Good morning, students. Today I am going to enter into the another form of business organization, that is the name of that most popular, you can say, the partnership form of business organization, basically suitable for medium scale and small scale business. If you recollect, it was said to you, in case of sole ownership form of business organization, I told the sole ownership form is suitable for small scale organization basically, but partnership form of business organization, that is suitable for medium scale and small scale. Now think, you are a businessman. Now you are organizing one sole ownership business where you are the sole owner, you are the proprietor of the business. Now, what will be the problem you may face for running the business? You think, first of all, you may face the shortage of capital. This is the problem. If you want to expand your business, if you want to grow more, then it is obvious you will have to invest more, and there is a shortage of capital because owned capital, that is ownership capital, that is very much limited, and if you want to invest, you will have to invest from your own pocket. So for this reason, if there are more partners, if there are two or more owners, then they can accumulate more capital. So actually society is facing some problems in case of sole ownership business. For this reason, the new concept is formed. The name of that business is partnership form of business. Now what is the meaning of this form of business? Mind it, the formation of this type of business, it is very much guided, and definition of this, meaning of this, very much guided according to the Partnership Act in the year of 1932. The very much important guidelines we got from this act. It was formed, executed in the year of 1932. Now, according to this act, if two or more persons engaged together for distributing profit and loss in between themselves, and for that reason carrying on business, and which is very much carried on by one partner, that is written carried on by all, and very much vital, any one of them acting for all. That is the main fund of partnership business, where A, B, C, D are four partners. A can act for B, C, D, B can act for A, C, D, C can act for A, B, D, and D can act for A, B, C. So it is written any one of them can acting for all or for others. So this is partnership form of business where two or more persons are required, and you know it very well. If we discuss about the features, and from the features we can define, we can write the meaning of this form of business. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 features are written here. Just one by one I am going to discuss regarding the formation of partnership form of business. It is seen when two or more persons are coming together, distribute profit and loss in between themselves. For this reason, they are going to carry one business, and which business? Which is very much carried on by all or any one of them acting for all. This partnership business formed on the basis of partnership, that is one agreement, and the name of this agreement is called partnership deed. And you can say that partnership deed is the constitution of the partnership business. It is very much the living guidebook for running any particular partnership form of business. So partnership form of business, it is formed obviously by the partners. It is very much specified according to the Partnership Act 1932 how many partners are there. Then it is very much guided by under section 464 2013 under Companies Act. I will share this afterwards. So formation, it is on the basis of partnership deed. If partnership is there, partnership form of business can be formed on the basis of partnership deed or partnership agreement. Now risk bearing, very much important. Obviously, if there are more partners, risk is distributed in between the partners, but mind it, unlimited liability that is very much written here. So it is quite risky from that standpoint. It is very much correlated that this point with liability, risk bearing and liability, because in this type of business risk is there, because liability is the risk. One class I think you got about unlimited liability, meaning of unlimited liability in case of sole ownership business. In case of sole ownership business, because sole owner is ultimately liable for settling the entire liability of the business, and if the assets of the business is not sufficient enough, the sole owner is personally liable to settle the liability of the business out of his or her personal assets. Here is also true. So risk bearing and unlimited liability, basically unlimited liability is very much unlimited, and so the risks are there. All partners generally ready to bear the risk of the entire business, but liability is unlimited, mind it. For this reason it is told, it is said that partnership business is quite risky. And what is unlimited liability? Suppose A, B, C, D are partners, entire liability of the firm is 5 lakh rupees. Now A, B, C, suppose they are permanently disabled. D is quite okay, D is fine, so D is personally liable, held responsible personally to meet the entire liability of the firm. If firm's asset falls short to pay the entire financial obligation out of the firm's asset, then the personally D is responsible to pay or settle the entire liability of the firm. The same thing applies in case of ABC. If A is fine, if A is quite okay and B, C, D are permanently disabled or due to the death of B, C, D, then A is held responsible for pay the entire liability of the firm. So there is no question of avoidance of liability personally by every partner. So this is unlimited liability. Now continuity. You know it very well that in every business there is a question of taking the correct decision at every step. So continuity can be hampered if there is a mismatching in decision making for every reason. Suppose business is getting order, whether that order will be accepted or not. If all partners they are not agreed, then that's a problem. In other case, due to the death, due to the permanent disablement, due to any retirement, the continuity of this business can be hampered. Then mutual agency relationship, you try to recollect, it was said to you, it is very much written in Partnership Act 1932 that A, B, C, D are 4 partners, any one of them can acting for all. The business is carried on by all, but any one of them acting for all. If A is acting for B, C, D, mind it, A is agent and B, C, D, they are principal. Agent is acting for principal. If B is acting for A, C, D, B is agent and B, C, D, they are principal. So there is a mutual agency relationship exists in partnership form of business. Liabilities are very much unlimited. I think it is just explained. Now decision making. For your information, decisions basically taken by all the partners. In case of crucial or typical decisions, sometimes if it is written in the partnership deed, one or two particular partners, they can enjoy the right of taking the vital decision. Otherwise, all partners should agree for taking the final resolution of the business regarding any matters. Now, regarding number of partners, that is very much guided. The minimum two, number of partners, minimum two, mind it. It is very much written in Partnership Act 1932, and in case of and maximum number of partners 20, but in case of banking business it was 10. This is written in Partnership Act 1932, but afterwards it is very much amended, and under section and Companies Act interfere and overruled the Partnership Act 1932, Companies Act 2013 under section 464. It is written that maximum number of partner is 100 instead of 100, maximum number of partner, but subject to the interference, this decision is subject very much subject to the decision taken by the government. So in that case, Rule 10 of the Companies Act, it is very much given that government actually decided that maximum number of partners will be 50. So from that standpoint, in your book you will also get it that number of partners, it is very much written in the Partnership Act 1932 under section 2013 section 464, and it is the rule 10 in Companies Act 2014. So you can say this way, minimum 2, maximum 50. Now another type of partnership that I will take another class for that is limited liability partnership, and in the next class I will take another class for different types of partners to you. So I think you got the explanation for partnership business, and with the help of this explanation, I am very much confident that if you go through the things written in your book about partnership business, you can understand the matter. At least I have given that nutritious food for thought so that you can understand. Thank you.